Imagine a creature so intelligent it describes you to its friends with shocking precision. Not just human, but your size, speed, and even the color of your shirt. This isn't science fiction. It's happening right now in the animal kingdom. For decades, we dismissed their barks as simple alarm calls. We believed their chatter was merely instinctual noise, a basic warning. But what if we were profoundly wrong about this fundamental assumption? The truth is far more astonishing. Scientists have now verified something truly extraordinary. Prairie dogs, those small rodents of the American plains, possess a complex vocal language. It's so advanced, it challenges our very definition of communication. This isn't a theory. This is a scientifically documented fact, changing how we understand animal minds. Their calls are not just generic alerts. They are intricate sentences. They paint vivid auditory pictures of immediate threats, including you. This discovery forces us to reevaluate our place in the natural world. It questions our long-held belief in human linguistic exclusivity. Prepare to have your understanding of animal intelligence completely transformed in this journey. The implications extend far beyond a single species. This hidden language reveals a level of cognitive sophistication previously unimaginable. It shows us a world where animal communication is truly verified and complex. Animal intelligence verified. This profound research confirms they're smarter than you think. Let me show you how these creatures, often overlooked, are actually master communicators, speaking a secret language. It's a language that accurately describes every detail of their predators. Yes, including humans like you. Their sophisticated warnings are a testament to their incredible cognitive abilities and complex social structures. For centuries, human scientists struggled to grasp the depth of animal communication. Early studies often projected human biases onto animal behavior. We assumed their calls were primitive, driven solely by basic survival instincts. Think of the early 20th century. Researchers focused on simple conditioning, like Pavlov's dogs. The idea of animals possessing abstract language was largely ridiculed, seen as fanciful anthropomorphism rather than serious science. Yet, whispers of something more complex persisted. Naturalists observed intricate interactions, subtle signals, and coordinated responses in many species. They sensed a hidden layer of communication, but lacked the tools to prove it. The scientific community largely believed that true language was unique to Homo sapiens. Our complex syntax and symbolic representation were considered insurmountable barriers. This perspective shaped decades of research. Then came the prairie dog. These highly social rodents, living in vast underground colonies, presented a unique challenge. Their constant chattering and alarm calls were too frequent, too varied, to be easily dismissed. Initial observations suggested some variation in their barks, depending on the threat. Was it simply a big danger sound versus a small danger sound? Or was there something far more nuanced embedded within their rapid-fire calls? This was the critical question. Pioneering researchers, like Dr. Khan Slobodchikov, dedicated their careers to cracking this code. They believed the prairie dogs held the key to a deeper understanding of animal cognition. Their early work, using spectrographic analysis, started to reveal patterns. Different waveforms appeared for different predators. This provided the first tangible evidence that their calls were more than just simple noise. This initial data, while preliminary, suggested a foundational shift in understanding. It hinted at a structured system, a hidden vocabulary waiting to be deciphered. It was the first step towards truly verifying animal intelligence. The researchers embarked on a painstaking quest. They meticulously recorded thousands of prairie dog alarm calls, categorizing them by predator type. Hawks, coyotes, badgers, and even humans were subjects of these urgent warnings. What they discovered was astonishing. A prairie dog spotting a coyote would emit a distinct call, but if that same prairie dog saw a hawk, the call would be entirely different. This was the first clear pattern recognition. They tested this hypothesis rigorously. Scientists would present different predators, both real and artificial, and record the responses. The prairie dogs consistently produced specific calls for each distinct threat. This wasn't merely a threat, his present signal. It was far more granular. For example, a dog bark wasn't just dog. It was specifically coyote or domestic dog. The distinctions were incredibly precise. Consider this contrast. A simple alarm bell tells you danger. A prairie dog's call for a coyote, however, tells you danger. Four-legged, medium-sized, fast, furry predator approaching. That's a huge difference. The evidence grew undeniable. Dr. Slobodzikov's team, in a landmark study, published findings demonstrating this specificity. Their research was meticulously peer-reviewed and published in reputable journals. A 2009 study by Slobodzikov et al. In Animal Cognition detailed how prairie dog alarm calls for coyotes, domestic dogs, and humans varied significantly. They could discern distinct words for each posh. I've linked the full source to this groundbreaking study in the description. This was more than a simple instinctual response. It was a form of categorization. The prairie dogs were processing complex visual information and translating it into specific acoustic signals. The pattern was always there. Sound familiar? We categorize the world with language. Prairie dogs were doing the same, but with barks. This revelation challenged fundamental assumptions about the cognitive abilities of small mammals and their communication. So, how do they do it? The mechanism is simple, yet profound. Prairie dogs use what scientists call referential calls. These calls refer to specific objects or events. Much like human words, it's not just emotion. Strip away the complexity. Each element of a predator, its species, size, shape, and even its speed, is assigned a unique acoustic signature within their call structure. Researchers used artificial intelligence to analyze the calls. They synthesized calls with specific characteristics and played them back to the prairie dogs. The animals reacted precisely as if a real predator was present. Further experiments confirmed the calls contained highly detailed information. A human walking slowly in a yellow shirt elicited a different call than a human running fast in a blue shirt. You'll find the link to this incredible National Geographic report in the description. This wasn't just human approaching, it was tall, fast-moving human in a dark jacket. The level of detail encoded within these short bursts of sound is truly mind-boggling, a true form of descriptive language. For centuries, we believed only humans could convey such specific, abstract information through sound. This discovery shatters that perception. It shows a vast gulf between what we assumed and what actually exists. The prairie dogs, with their seemingly simple barks, are engaging in complex, semantic communication. They are, in essence, describing the world around them, including you and your unique characteristics, with impressive detail. What makes this dangerous today is our continued underestimation of other species. Right now, the same assumptions about primitive animal behavior are impacting conservation efforts and our ethical responsibilities. Today, as human expansion encroaches on their habitats, prairie dogs are facing new threats. Their advanced communication system, designed for natural predators, now struggles against our complex machinery and rapid changes. Your presence in their environment, your car, your dog, your very appearance is being analyzed and described. They are sharing this information not with simple barks, but with nuanced narratives about your threat level. This insight changes everything about how we interact with wildlife. It demands a new level of respect and consideration. We are not just observing animals. We are being observed, described, and communicated about. The arrogance of human exceptionalism, the idea that only we possess true language, is crumbling under scientific scrutiny. This isn't just about prairie dogs. It's about a paradigm shift in biology and ethics. Imagine the possibilities if we truly listened, if we tried to decode the languages of other species, not just for alarm, but for their descriptions of the world. What could they tell us about our shared planet? The knowledge that a small rodent can verbally characterize you so precisely should concern you. It highlights our ignorance and the vast, undiscovered complexities of the natural world happening all around us. So what should you take from this revelation? First, understand that language is not solely a human construct. It exists in diverse forms, far beyond our current comprehension throughout the animal kingdom. Second, be aware of your impact. When you enter a natural environment, you are not an invisible observer. You are a subject of intense scrutiny, and your characteristics are being relayed among its inhabitants. Third, cultivate curiosity and respect. The more we learn about animal intelligence, the more we realize how much we still don't know. Our future depends on embracing this profound interconnectedness. This isn't prophecy. This is mathematics. The patterns of communication, once seen, are undeniable. Anyone with the right tools can verify the intricate details within their calls, proving their complex language. Modern research continues to build on these findings, exploring the neural correlates of prairie dog vocalizations. Universities like Northern Arizona continue to publish on this active field. All sources, including links to ongoing university research, are available in the description. The scientific journey into animal minds is just beginning. What else have we dismissed as simple instinct? What other secret languages are being spoken, unheard, right under our noses, waiting for us to listen? This knowledge is the only protection. Once you truly see the depth of animal intelligence, you can't unsee it. Understanding this changes everything about your perception of the wild world around you. If this opened your eyes, if you finally understand that animal communication is far richer than previously imagined, then you're starting to see the bigger picture of intelligence on Earth. Subscribe to WildLeadTube because the next video will reveal how octopuses use their skin to communicate complex messages, a visual language completely alien to humans. Do you want to miss that revelation? Animal intelligence verified. WildLeadTube has the answers. We'll show you where to look, proving once again they're smarter than you think.